O Israel, the call never died. From the south, the lost sheep rise. From Mississippi soil where the history heavy changed in the land, but the promise still steady. Names got taken, truth got buried, but the word still breathing, never went missing. Lost sheep scattered, still hear the tone. Shepherd calling, saying bring them home. Not a rumor, not a myth. Ancient bloodline covered in stitch, no crown on head, no throne in sight. But kings still walk when they live upright. Priests in order, hearts in check. Walking the path of Melchizedek.
Order of Melchizedek. Hey, stand righteous, stand correct. No beginning, no end, we said. Walk in truth, no disrespect.
Order of Melchizedek.
Order of Melchizedek.
Lost sheep found, hearts reset.
Lost sheep found, hearts reset.
From Tupelo we represent.
From Tupelo we represent.
Israel rise.
Remember that.
Remember that. Not here for hate, not here for noise. Here to rebuild men, women, boys. From prison walls to broken homes, still hear our voice through flesh and bone. Teach the law, apply the way. Faith works, lived every day. Not traditions handed down, but ancient paths we walking now. 12 tribes breathing, still intact. Truth don't change, that's fact. Scattered, warned, and gathered again. Written long before the pen.
Order of Melchizedek. Hey, stand righteous, stand correct.
Here, O Israel, the call never died. From the south, the lost sheep rise. From Mississippi soil where the history heavy changed in the land, but the promise still steady. Names got taken, truth got buried, but the word still breathing, never went missing. Lost sheep scattered, still hear the tone. Shepherd calling, saying bring them home. Not a rumor, not a myth. Ancient bloodline covered in stitch, no crown on head, no throne in sight. But kings still walk when they live upright. Priests in order, hearts in check. Walking the path of Melchizedek.
Order of Melchizedek. Hey, stand righteous, stand correct. No beginning, no end, we said. Walk in truth, no disrespect.
Order of Melchizedek.
Order of Melchizedek.
Lost sheep found, hearts reset.
Lost sheep found, hearts reset.
From Tupelo we represent.
From Tupelo we represent.
Israel rise.
Remember that.
Remember that. Not here for hate, not here for noise. Here to rebuild men, women, boys. From prison walls to broken homes, still hear our voice through flesh and bone. Teach the law, apply the way. Faith works, lived every day. Not traditions handed down, but ancient paths we walking now. 12 tribes breathing, still intact. Truth don't change, that's fact. Scattered, warned, and gathered again. Written long before the pen.
Order of Melchizedek. Hey, stand righteous, stand correct. No beginning, no end, we said. Walk in truth, no disrespect.
Order of Melchizedek.
Order of Melchizedek.
Lost sheep found, hearts reset.
Lost sheep found, hearts reset.
From Tupelo we represent.
In Tupelo we represent.
Israel rise.
Remember that. Remember that.
Who are we?
Israel.
What we teach.
Truth. Why we here?
Wake the lost sheep. Art of discipline, restitution, not confusion, restoration. No corner promise, straight swing, no water down, truth or name. Study the word, live it out, let correction cast pride out. Fathers restored, mothers strong, families healed where it went wrong. Not perfect men, but hearts aligned, learning obedience one step at a time.
Order of Melchizedek.
Stand righteous,
Stand righteous.
stand correct.
Lost sheep pride, chains disconnect.
Covenant people.
Never reject. Order.
Covenant people. From the south to where you at.
From the south to where you at.
Israel, wait, don't you forget.
Israel, Melchizedek.
It's the order. Mutually remember. This is remembrance. This is order. This is the call.
To the hall, to the lost sheep.
side of this historic winter storm we've been tracking. Unfortunately, as of this morning, 21 people are confirmed dead across 14 states. More than 847,000 are still without power this morning in single-digit temperatures. Nashville lost nearly half of its power grid due to 3/4 of an inch of ice. And Mississippi got hit with its worst ice storm since 1994. And some of these people won't see power for weeks. Down in Little Rock, we broke the snowfall record that had stood since 1899. Over 19,000 flights were canceled, and Sunday was one of the worst travel days since the pandemic. This thing stretched 2,300 miles wide at its peak, and more than 230 million Americans were under weather alerts at the same time, which is a record. The pattern we started tracking way back in mid-January verified almost exactly like we said it would. And unfortunately, it's time to keep looking into the future because there's more stuff coming. Let's start off by talking about these temperatures because it's going to be downright cold tomorrow morning. It was cold this morning. It'll be even colder tomorrow morning, especially in a lot of these places where we don't have power. We're expecting a low temperature tomorrow morning of 16 degrees in Shreveport, 16 in Dallas. Up here in Mississippi, Oxford to Greenwood, we're talking about 13 to 16 degrees. Nashville, we're going to be lucky to make it up past 5. Everybody west of the Rockies is going to be having fun in the sun pretty much. And there's going to be some of that warm air that tries to make it up even into the northern plains as we get into the latter part of this outlook. All right, let's talk about what we can expect as we go into the future outside of just temperatures. It's going to be cold. We know that. But what happens with the cold? Are we going to get a storm? Are we going to get anything else happening? Well, we're definitely going to have another clipper coming through the Great Lakes here as we go into Tuesday. That's going to bring even more snow to the northeast. It's not going to be significant, but some places will pick up on a couple of inches. And it's also going to turn on the lake effect snow machines again for western Michigan, northeast Ohio, northwest Pennsylvania, a lot of upstate New York. So get ready for another thumping of snow over the next several days as the cold air just runs over the lakes. At some point, they're going to get completely frozen here. But check it out. Another big anomalously high pressure system is building up in Canada. The European model here has another huge blast of cold air that might actually rival this one. And of course, it does link up with a storm in the Gulf. This one looks a little bit more dynamic than the one that we just saw in terms of its potential power. I guess you could say it's definitely smaller. But here we go. Another potential winter storm impacting parts of the South as we go into Saturday, January 31st. This actually starts, I would say, back on January 30th as some rain in Louisiana, some snow showers in the Ohio Valley. Everything links up and phases here over the Appalachian Mountains. And once again, we see potentially significant nor'easter starting to form as we go into Saturday, January 31st. Here's heavy snow in the Piedmont region of the Carolinas up into the Appalachian Mountains. And then boom, yes.
All right, brothers and sisters, I want to give all honor and glory and praise to the Most High Yah and His only begotten Son, Yeshua HaMashiach. So as you can see, brothers and sisters, we have another storm coming through for the weekend. And brothers and sisters, I don't know what to tell you, but all praises to the Most High. I see y'all in the chat. I see y'all. I see Sister Jill, Sister Shadaria. I see Sister Arlene. Hey, Sister Arlene, I saw the video. We need to talk about it behind the scenes. Shadaria, shalom sis. Sister Veronica, shalom sis. We're gonna keep your daughter in our prayers. All praises to the Most High. All praises. Can y'all hear me? Shalom, DSB, dark skinned brother. Shalom, Israelite. How you doing? Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, good. All right, let me start this off and then I'm going to get right to it. Psalms 146, starting at verse 15. He's sending forth his commandment upon the earth. His word runneth very swiftly. He giveth snow like wool. He scattered the hoarfrost like ashes. He casteth forth his ice like morsels. Who can stand before his cold? Boys, it's going to be 8-9 degrees tonight, DSB in Mississippi. 13 degrees where you at, DSB, down there in the Delta of Mississippi. It's going to be cold, brothers and sisters. Most High ain't playing. You know, we went up, we did a lesson on this a couple nights ago. All of this is sent for judgment from the Most High. All praises to the Most High. So let me get this off the screen. Let me show y'all something. I got pictures. I'm going to show you what it looked like down here in Mississippi. Let me scroll down. Y'all ready to look at these pictures? Look what the Most High done to these trees. That's in my neighbor's yard across the street from my house. Well, across where I live in Tennessee, but across the street from my mother's and my father and mother house. Look at that. Look at those trees, brothers and sisters. Boy, let me tell y'all something. Boy, them pine trees was snapping all over the place. And you can smell a pine in the air. It's like the Most High put air freshener, pine air freshener in the air. It was just pine. You can just smell pine all in the air. That's just one of the pictures. Let's look at this picture here. Oh, look at that, y'all. Look at them trees snapping. Look at that ice snap them limbs. That ice got that stuff bending over. Look at this. Look at me on the highway. Look how thick that ice is in the left lane. Y'all see that thick ice? Y'all see it? Oh, look at this. Look at the ice on the trees, brothers and sisters. I told y'all I'm going to give you proof. That's at my uncle's house across the street. That picture right there. Look at this picture right here, brothers and sisters. That's across the street from my mom and daddy's house. Look at those trees and them bushes just weighed down with ice. This is at my uncle's house. Look at that there. Look at them trees that fell on his house. Oh, I got more brothers and sisters. Oh, look at that. More destruction for you. Oh, what till y'all see this one right here. See that big pine tree right there by my uncle's house? You see that big pine sitting there? Look at all them pines sitting down on the ground with all the ice on it. Done snap. See that? Y'all see that? Oh, I got more for you. Look at this. That's just across the street at my neighbor's house. And you see right there on the ground, that's her power meter that got snapped off. Look at it. Oh, I got more. Look at this. It just snapped the meter right off the pole, brothers and sisters. It snapped the pole in half. Look at them trees in the background that fell behind her house. Oh, I got more, brothers and sisters. Look at that. Look how them trees laying over. All right. I just wanted to come on here and show y'all the destruction that the Most High laid down on North Mississippi. And so this ice storm, it claimed 22 lives across several states. You know, we just heard that in the video. And also we heard in the video that this storm here, they say, is worse than 1994. You remember I was talking to y'all in the chat, I mean in the prayer room about 1994, the ice storm, and how bad it was and all we had to do. And guess what? We still ain't got no power. We ain't got no power. We got water. We got heat. We ain't got no power. Boy, we were frying chicken on the gas grill out there, boy. We were frying chicken. Boy, we went, got some oil and unthawed that chicken. Boy, we got to frying that chicken, boy, I tell you. Brought back memories. Brought back a lot of memories. But that's all I got for y'all, brothers and sisters. Just a short video, nothing long, nothing drawn out. Right quick. Sister, hold on, let me look in the chat. Do you, okay, Sister Jill says she do remember me talking about that. DSB said he remember 1994. Yeah, 1994. DSB, you better tell, hold on, DSB. Let me get you up here right quick. And so you can tell her, they don't believe how horrible. Matter of fact, I can show you pictures of 1994. Let me, hold on. Let me see if DSB will come up here. Let me put the link in the chat. And we'll talk to y'all for a few more minutes. Let me see. Hold on, DSB. Let me find my where my link at? Okay, there go my link. Copy. I'm finna put it in the chat, brother DSB. Hold on. Alright, I just put it in the chat, bro. Click that link there, Hebrew. Then meanwhile, let me get these 1994 images on the screen. Let me show y'all what 1994 looked like. 1994. Oh yeah, me and my dad, we rode around, and like the further north you go, the worse it was, and we had to turn around. We went through the little town called Boonville, Mississippi. Oh man, they got hammered. Woo, Lord have mercy. I wish y'all could see the pictures. All right, let me share this screen. Toby, you can click that link in the chat if you want to, Hebrew. If you want to come up here right quick, we're gonna talk about this storm. Hold on, DSB. I'm gonna let you in. Let me get this on the screen. Can y'all see that? Is that on the screen? Okay, there we go. Let me get DSB up here. Let me get my brother up here. There you go, right there. Add him to the stage. What up, dark skin brother? Talk
you can hear me
us.
pretty good?
Yes, sir.
Shalom, brother. How you doing? Shalom, family in the chat.
Shalom, my dear brother from down there in the Delta of Mississippi. Boy, how you doing? Boy, I ain't heard from you in a long time.
Yeah, I'm doing all right, brother. Been taking it one day at a time, man. Just cold as an ice box. Right now we're at 21 degrees.
Y'all got power?
Yeah, we got power. That's the only thing. The most high, man. I thought for sure the power gonna go out because we got a lot of freezing rain.
Oh,
And we
okay.
got 3 limbs that broke off in the backyard, so I ain't finna pick up nothing because you know what I'm saying, the ice still on the tree. I don't want nothing to fall and hit me in the head.
Hey, Hebrew, we ain't got no power up here, boy. They say Oxford, Mississippi he blasted those heathens down there in Oxford, Mississippi. Boy, he gave them some ice big as dumbbells. You hear me?
You warm, man. You staying warm, brother?
Yeah, I'm good, Hebrew. I'm in my truck.
Oh, okay, that was up. Yeah, man. I'm talking about it was so cold. I thought for sure we were gonna lose power because you know Greenville they too busy lining their pockets. They ain't worried about no infrastructure here.
But hey, Hebrew, I'm glad you brought that up. Now, Hebrew, It's very rare where we get stuff like this, weather like this. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's very rare, right? But ever since 2019, haven't we have snowstorms and ice storms hit the South, especially in Mississippi?
Yep. Hey,
Every
more
year out of
recent.
2019. Go ahead, what you say,
Exactly.
bro?
Yeah, cause you know it used to be rare. We get that mother bad. You know, every now and then we get just a little snow, but never. You know what I'm saying? Nothing this bad.
Nothing that bad. Cause hey,
Exactly.
see, I'm glad
Most
I got
high.
a brother up here from Mississippi that can relate to how we were raised down here. Tell the people in the chat that's from other states and across the globe on this platform. Tell the people when we just get a 1 inch of snow, y'all, they shut everything. If we see
Exactly.
a flake of snow fall out the sky, everything closed.
Exactly. School, everything.
Church, everything, the courthouse.
Hey, speaking of clothes, hey, my sister-in-law, how about saying iced over and everything, right? So
Uh-huh.
you got the Indian for her bosses is Indian folk. I said, man, them Indian, don't you know that Indian dude came and picked my sister-in-law? I said, man, you on the slave ship, man. And man, took her on to work. I said, ain't nowhere in the world I be going in and working no hotel on that ice.
Man, ain't that something, Hebrew?
Yep, came and pick him up just like the cotton picking day when the boss man come and pick you up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's sad. That's sad. All right, Hebrew, let's take them back to 1994. Tell the people what you remember about 1994.
man,
Ice Storm.
1994. The whole when it started out it rained that day. So went to sleep, woke up the next day on only thing you can see. I'm talking about it looked like just like we was in an ice city. Limbs broke out, power was out for about a month. No food, all the stove closed. And we had this the first time somebody white had ever done something for me. Man, don't you know that woman gave us everything in the stove? I'm talking about we cleared the stove out, everything that was gonna spoil. Man, that woman
Yeah.
gave us so much different kind of meat and juices and pop. That's the only time somebody that white done something for us. She was
Well,
like, I'm
that's
gonna get y'all out there.
that was the Most High giving you favor amongst your front your enemies, Hebrew. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you
Yep,
sure
he
right.
gave y'all favor. He gave y'all favor. He made that woman give y'all that stuff.
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. If it wasn't for that, we would starve. I said, yeah, the most high work in mysterious way.
Man, that 1994, like you said, it started off as rain, and we kind of brushed it off like, oh man, it just rain, you know.
Right.
Boy, when that nighttime hit, and by 3 o'clock that morning, 2 o'clock that morning, all you heard was pow, pow. Like, man, who out there shooting? Pow.
I was
That was the
telling the tree
limbs. That
breaking.
was the
Yep.
limbs. That was the trees and the limbs breaking, y'all. It was pow. I said, man, what in the heck is going on?
Exactly. And that ice was so cold on them limbs, them limbs were just bursting,
That was
exploding.
that was 1996. Sister
Mm-hmm.
Shadaria. That ice storm was in 1996.
Like, man.
We had one in 94 and 96, but 96 wasn't as bad as 1994. Let me read this on the screen, bro.
All right.
The 1994 Southern Ice Storm, also known as the Delta Ice Storm, occurred from February the 9th through the 13th, 1994. Guess what, Hebrew?
What that?
My birthday, February the 9th.
Oh yeah, that was up. Right, that Sunday.
It is considered one of the most destructive winter storms in U.S. history. It impacted 11 states, with the most severe damage occurring in Mississippi, Tennessee, and Alabama.
Yep.
Keep reading. The key impacts and statistics. I can't say that word, but I'm gonna say the stats. All right, it says power outages. Over 2 million people lost 2 million people lost electricity, with some, particularly in Mississippi, remaining without power for up to a month. We didn't have power for 3 weeks, Hebrew.
Yeah, it was right out a month for us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a month for
little,
y'all.
a month and a couple of days. They took
Uh-huh.
forever. Yeah, they took forever getting to her because we was out in the country at that time. Now I'm more in like the city area of Greenville.
But you know, the man, the Most High prepared us way back in 1994 to get ready for what's coming
Mm-hmm.
in the future. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you was talking about the infrastructure, right?
Right.
Well, listen to this. Infrastructure damage. Listen to this number right here. More than 80,000 utility poles collapsed. And
Mm-hmm.
over 4,700 miles of power lines were destroyed.
Yep. They got their work cut out. Hey, that's what they get for lining their pockets.
Yep, that happened in 1994. That ice storm destroyed 80,000 utility poles. Those are your light poles, brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Now listen to the ice accumulation. Hardest hit areas saw 3 to 6 inches of ice accumulation, which caused 90-foot steel transmission towers to collapse. You know them 95-foot steel transmission tower, those are your metal towers that bring the power from state to state. You know them
Right.
big long, yeah, it collapsed them, Hebrew.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of metal that falling to the ground.
Yes, sir. Damages. The storm
Dang.
resulted in 5.7 billion in damages adjusted for inflation. Fatalities.
Mm-hmm.
At least 12 deaths were reported in Mississippi alone, with others occurring across the region. Forestry impact in Mississippi. 3.7 million acres of commercial forests were damaged.
Mm-hmm.
The storm was characterized by a rapid temperature drop from near 70 degrees to below freezing in just a few hours. So you remember that day, it was 70 degrees that day. I remember that day. It was warm.
And because that messed up a lot of farmers crops.
Yep.
They were planting that little winter crops and stuff, little fall crop. It tore them crops up. Everything was laying on the ground.
You know that 1994 ice storm also, brother and sister, it destroyed a lot of our fruit trees that we have independently grown in our yards, and those fruit trees never came back.
Exactly. My neighbor, we had a plum tree in our yard. My neighbor had a pear tree, and after that ice storm, and that tree badly produced. The plum tree was done though. The pear tree badly produced pears after that. I was like, man.
Yeah, man, my grandmama had a pear tree, plum tree, peach tree, a grapevine, and an apple tree. And none of those trees come back. Well, the trees were still there, but then the fruit didn't come back.
Man, my auntie, she had like a huge berry vine. You could go in there like a maze. I like, man, auntie been working on that for a long time. Hey, magically that them berry bushes survived though. I thought they weren't gonna make it. Everything grew back.
Okay, all praise.
Yeah, but they laid it down for a minute though. But they did come back afterward, producing bigger berries than they were.
All right, brothers and sisters, let me get this on the screen for y'all right here. They done changed a lot of stuff on Google.
Yeah, and I had did a little clip too on my channel of the aftermath of the little storm we just got.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but it ain't but like a minute long though.
Y'all see that? That's what 1994 looked like.
Yep. I'm talking about power line laid down.
That's how it looked, y'all. We couldn't get through neighborhoods. Look at that bottom picture. You couldn't even get through the neighborhood.
Man, like an ice bomb went off.
Telling you, boy, it was rough.
And see, this is what they get though for constantly trying to play God and spray these skies. The Most High was like, hey, they think they can control the weather. It's all the Most High. What y'all doing, what they doing is really doubling their judgment. Every time they get a plane in the sky, Most High say, okay, you want to be cold? All right. You want to cool the planet? Let me cool it out. I hear folks out here giving these folks way too much credit, man. Excuse my language, but damn, they hop in their CERN machine.
I know it, man. Say it again. That is for the people in the back. They didn't hear that.
Man, damn, they hard machine and damn, they little CERN machine.
See, that's
They got
1994, y'all. That's in 1994.
right. And they out here spraying all that chemical mixed with metals and junk. It's all for nothing, man. You got money to waste. But now that's how they get in debt, messing out so much money.
Right, right.
And think about it too. I know this I was a little subject. I was topic, but think about it. Have they gave up, go back, let's go back 60 years. Have them folks done the right thing, man, they play 1 year about being no debt. See, this is the
And
consequence of not doing the right thing.
you know, they don't do the right thing with the taxes that they collect.
Mm-mm.
You know, them trees been growing up around them power line, and they should have been cutting that stuff
Exactly.
every year and clearing the path to keep them trees from falling on them power line, but they don't do it.
Yep. And I'm gonna tell you what they do about the big transformer box be on the pole. And how about when one of them blow, they just go and take it down, put a band-aid on it instead of getting brand new equipment and stick that same thing back up there. Within the same day, sometime it blow again. I was like, man, you gotta be cool. On a sunny day, you got transformer blowing up.
That's right, Hebrew. And boy, I don't know if y'all never heard. I'm pretty sure people have heard a transformer blow, but when that thing blow, boy, that thing sound like a bomb went off though.
Boom.
It's a boom.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, don't be close to it. It'll scare the mess out you.
But you remember when the power got in '94 got shut off? Man, them transformers started blowing. Boom.
That's why you can hear all night. There go another one.
There go another one.
Yeah. And every time you hear a limb break, we had a tree right over our house. Like, hey, y'all, when y'all hear them trees break, y'all better run to the back of the house and the inside. Because they don't tell that tree, if it fall, it's going to fall right in the living room, straight through the ceiling.
Man, hey, a lot of trees fell in a lot of people's houses. I'm talking about clear the path.
Mm-hmm. And then we had a big limb fell. I went out there and just try to kick the limb to see how heavy it was. Man, that's a heavy piece of stump right there. They had a fell on the roof. The Most High knew how to make that far away from the house. Cause that had a fell on this old roof. It'd have been a hole in the ceiling.
Man, look, we would have cut some limbs earlier today, to clear the driveway out for somebody, and we would cut them big limbs, man. Well, let me tell y'all, my brothers and sisters in the chat. Man, them limbs with that ice on it, with that thick. I'm talking about that ice was 2 inches thick on that tree. That thing was heavy to move. You hear me?
Yeah. I already know.
Now, and I can see. I said, man, I see why these trees snapping. Man, that ice is heavy on that tree.
Exactly. You got probably a couple 100 pounds of ice on that tree. Probably more than on one limb.
And man, I'm telling you, bro, like that's all you can hear. Boom!
Wow! Crack,
pow!
crack, boom.
Crack! You can hear them crack, y'all. You hear boom!
Exactly.
What's it?
and blue lights and the sound of electricity from the line, power line.
And then, you know, I was telling them, like, when they first start snapping and all those pines and start breaking their branches because of the ice, you can tell them, you can smell the pine in the air. It's like you can smell that pine be fresh too, boy.
Exactly. It's all you smell with pine wood.
That's all you smell with pine. So it was, man.
I'm talking, you can tell them trees were frozen solid because when they broke, it was like when they hit the ground, it made splinters. Oh man, that's cold right there.
Yeah, man. Hey, I just think the Most High, man, that I don't think this storm here is worse than 94. I don't see it. But maybe because, you know, 94. Y'all seen them pictures of 94. Y'all see these pictures, right? Hold on. Y'all see these pictures. This is present. This is yesterday. This today pictures I took today. Y'all see that?
Mm-hmm. I think 94 was bad though.
Like y'all see the ice on the trees right there, right? Now let's look at 1994 pictures. Y'all tell me what's worse. Let me get it up here. think I took them pictures down, didn't I?
The YouTube sounds serious now.
Here, I got it. I found it. Let me put it up here. Yeah, you look at this picture here, brothers and sisters. Look at that ice on that tree.
Yeah, it's a lot of ice.
Oh, hold on. Let me get that tree. Let me get my picture now. I got an echo.
Hey, you can pay attention to some of them trees. They still ain't recovered from 94.
No. That's 1994 picture right there.
Mm-hmm. Look at that tree just splintered, laid down.
Yeah, I got an echo.
Hey, you can still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but mute up right quick. I got an echo.
You said mute?
Yeah. Let me see if that is. Okay, hey, yeah, that's you, DSB, that got me echoing. I don't know what you just did, but yeah. Yeah, Sister Cindy said you can't even see the tree from 1994. You just see the shape. Hey, look here. That's 1994. This right here is present day, Sister Cindy. This is how it look today. I mean, don't get me wrong. We got trees down, but it don't look like that. That don't 1994. I'm talking about. You couldn't even get in certain neighborhoods. You couldn't even get up in them things. Man, you couldn't even power lines down, trees that you couldn't get up in there. But oh, go ahead, DSB.
Yeah, I don't know what else. You still hear that echo?
Let me see. Yeah, I still hear it.
Hold on, let me adjust my phone.
Are you buying TV? Or are you on the speakerphone?
Yeah, I'm by the TV. No, I ain't on speakerphone. I'm by the TV, but the TV slowed down. I'm gonna slow it on down. It was like at 5. You still hear the echo?
Let's see. Yeah, I still hear it.
Hold on, let me adjust something. It might be my phone might be too hot. You still hear it?
Yeah, I only hear it when I talk.
Okay, I stay muted for a minute.
All right. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, brothers and sisters, is I'm gonna put the hold on, let me find it. No, I don't want no Hebrews chapter 9 up there. Hold on, y'all. There it is. All right, there's the call-in number, the prayer call number. So you can call that number, and then it's gonna ask for that code. As soon as I end this live, I'm gonna end it. I need to talk to Sister Arlene and a few of y'all in the background about a video she sent. So I can't talk about it on here because they'll knock a channel off. But Sister Arlene, if you still in the chat, as soon as I end this live, Sister Jam, Sister Veronica, y'all welcome to join. Anybody welcome to join. But I need to talk to Sister Arlene about that video she sent in the background. And Sister Veronica, I need more details about your daughter, what's going on with that situation. And you got any last words, DSB? Okay, he left. Man, y'all give a round of applause for brother DSB, my beloved brother from down there in Mississippi. That's my beloved brother there. Love that brother. Love that brother. All right. So, all right, I'm finna end the stream. There go the number on the screen. There go the code if you want to come on in. So I'm finna end the stream. And y'all can see what we talking about in the background in the chat. And I bid y'all a shalom.
Here, O Israel, the call never died. From the south, the lost sheep rise. From Mississippi soil where the history heavy changed in the land, but the promise still steady. Names got taken, truth got buried, but the word still breathing, never went missing. Lost sheep scattered, still hear the tone. Shepherd calling, saying bring them home. Not a rumor, not a myth. Ancient bloodline covered in stitch, no crown on head, no throne in sight. But kings still walk when they live upright. Priests in order, hearts in check. Walking the path of Melchizedek.
Order of Melchizedek. Hey, stand righteous, stand correct. No beginning, no end, we said. Walk in truth, no disrespect.
Order of Melchizedek.
Order of Melchizedek.
Lost sheep found, hearts reset.
Lost sheep found, hearts reset.
From Tupelo we represent.
From Tupelo we represent.
Israel rise.
Remember that.
Remember that. Not here for hate, not here for noise. Here to rebuild men, women, boys. From prison walls to broken homes. Still hear our voice through flesh and bone. Teach the law, apply the way. Faith works, lived every day. Not traditions handed down, but ancient paths we walking now. 12 tribes breathing, still intact. Truth don't change, that's fact. Scattered, warning.